Hello everyone, welcome to G150. My name is Dr. Lindsay Nesmo. You guys will be seeing me every week, but I know I missed that first class. You had a substitute, and it was Dr. Jeremy, who's really awesome. But you'll be seeing me from here on out. So let's run through a few things. You may have covered this already, but it's always good to double check. So if you have not already checked your syllabus, you'll see my contact information here. This is my office phone. If you call this, you do need to leave a message. If you leave a message, I'll get it right away. If you don't leave a message, I might not know that you called until I get back to the office, and I'm not always at my office. So make sure you leave a message if you do call. Otherwise, email is always good too. So email is fine. Check through this syllabus on your own. I won't waste your time now, but you'll find important things like grades in here, so make sure you look at those as well as everything else. Under the calendar, you'll see your residential class is listed on Mondays from 2 to 3:50. And I know you were all here for the first week. I saw the attendance come through, so I'm looking forward to seeing you all again next week. Same time, same place. One thing that you'll want to make sure you get done before next week is the knowledge check. The knowledge check is a quick one question, almost like a quiz, that you can complete before you get to class each week. Module 1's a little bit different. Because we had class on the first day, you didn't have time to look ahead of time. So you have until Sunday to get that first one done. But you do need to look ahead for Module 2 and have that due before class. So make sure that you have that one question filled out and submitted before you show up here in class. Or I've had students come early to class in the past, and they just like to go through it and answer it right before they get here. Doesn't matter to me as long as it's submitted before class starts. Alright, other things you need to be aware of. You have a quiz each week, so you'll see quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3 as you look forward. And we do have a course project in this course. It's an ongoing project where first we pick a topic, then we write a little bit about it, then we write a little bit more about it. Then we're going to take that information, put it into a PowerPoint presentation, and then we're going to take that PowerPoint presentation and record it in a video similar to what you're watching right now, where you are presenting to me. I know that sounds like a lot right now, but it's not too bad. It really isn't, and we'll walk through it and we'll talk through it as we go. If you have any questions about the calendar or due dates, I welcome emails, so just send them on over. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Let's take a look at the Lessons tab. If you haven't already found your textbook, it would be a good idea to find that. Under the Module 1, you will see the assignments page right here, and I know you have already discussed this, but take it with a grain of salt. When you click on the assignments page, you'll see these weekly materials, you'll see a discussion, you'll see a quiz and a live classroom. You can basically ignore this page. The only reason I'm leaving it up for you is because you need to access your textbook right here with the Chapter 1 and the Chapter 2. Where the little hand shows up, that's a clickable link that will take you to your textbook. It's an online textbook, and you can read through it that way. You can also download it, so let me bring this up. You can go to PDF and download the PDF for offline reading. That means you don't have to have internet access. You can download this onto your laptop or onto a tablet or whatever device that works for you and read it that way. That way you don't have to rely on having Wi-Fi, maybe when you're sitting at the doctor's office and you want a quick read through your textbook. So just something to think about. Make sure you know how to access that. All of this can be ignored. Alright, back to the lessons. We'll go to Module 1 one more time. You have your weekly materials, which includes a lot of videos that you can watch. Make sure you also notice that there are PowerPoints underneath each one. So I'll click on the first one. Under this video, there's a link to the PowerPoint presentation. So maybe you can't listen to the PowerPoint presentation that week. You can still download these and read through them on your own. I know I've had students in the past who prefer to read rather than listen, and students who prefer to listen rather than read. So it's up to you. Whatever works best for you is your call. Alright, back to the folder. Your course project for this week, we're just looking at a topic. So think about a topic that interests you. A lot of students will choose something that affects themselves personally or a family member. Maybe it's someone that they know, or it's a disease you just hear a lot about and don't know a lot about. It's really up to you. My one request here is if you're going to choose something, be specific. Instead of choosing diabetes, I need you to choose a certain type of diabetes. Or if you're interested in COPD, for example. COPD is a group of disorders. I need you to pick one of those, not just the entire group. Or if you're interested in arthritis, pick a type of arthritis, not just arthritis in general. There's many different kinds. So be specific with your choice, and I will give you some feedback as to whether it's great, good, or needs improvement. All right, back to Module 1. You have a quiz and a knowledge check. Let's just look at the knowledge check quickly. You will have one attempt for your knowledge check, but it is untimed. So if you would like to open this, you begin now. You can check out this question. There is always going to be just one. The knowledge check is just one question. It's just to help you review what you do need to know that day and get you ready for that residential class and what we'll be covering. So, what are the 4 major components associated with the human body? Figure that out. Remember, you have an unlimited amount of time here, so if you read that question and think, I can't remember what the 4th one is, you can still look it up. This is not a quiz. You can always look this up. So, review that, submit your answer, and you're good to go. Lastly, just so you are aware, under the Communicate tab, this is the best way to reach me with a quick message. You can send your email right to me. You can check your grade under the Reports tab if you haven't done that already. Ask another student, ask your advisor. I could run you through it too, but I'm sure a lot of you already know how to do this. And the Resources tab is one of my favorites. Under the middle section right here, you have so many good and awesome resources. The APA guide will be incredibly helpful as we move forward with the course project and in all of your other courses, because whenever you write a paper at any Rasmussen course, it needs to be submitted with APA format. So keep your eye on this link. Another one, if you want to check your work, if you need a proofreader, or if you want to know, am I plagiarizing or am I not, use the Grammarly link right here. If you're creating an account for the first time, you can walk through it with this link. It's a really awesome way to find out how you can improve your writing skills and how you can avoid plagiarism, because I'm zero tolerance on plagiarism. Copying and pasting from a website, from a book, from any other resource is just not tolerated. It's illegal, first of all, and it doesn't show that you know what you're talking about. I could go to a website that says how to fly an airplane, and I could copy that and put it in an email to you. That doesn't mean that I know how to fly the airplane. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward. No copy pasting. It's illegal. You can't do it, and I won't tolerate it. All right, on a happier note, welcome to the course, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to walk through any questions you have, and I look forward to meeting you guys next week. Have a good one.